Okay.
Commander, this unit requests your presence in the cockpit to discuss a priority matter.
Right. I want to see what the new Shadow Hacker. What are you? Energy recharge rate, NPC awareness gain, also gain camouflage after hacking automech if you have the manual reset perk. Oh, weird. It's a very situational thing. Gunner's mobile. Passively loads ammo into your current weapon based on your gun's skill. 20% chance to ignore incoming attacks. Okay. When in combat, not attacking. Oh, right. Okay, I read that one. All right. Does anyone have any cool things to say? No, I guess maybe we're gonna have a meeting in the cockpit. A little cramped in there for a meeting, but
A significant anomaly has been detected by onboard sensors. This unit has cross-checked all data points and verified the findings. Horizon Point Station has reappeared.
eh? I don't understand. How do you unexplode a place?
It is not dissimilar to how the prototype modulator unfolds rifts, Commander, based on energy readings. Horizon Point has been reconstituted by the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator, thus confirming the Archive's theory. While present data does not indicate if Horizon Point poses an immediate threat, a survey of the reconstituted station is advised as soon as possible.
To do what?
Calculating. According to the Archive, closing all rifts requires locating the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator and inputting the rift data processed by the Archive. However, before navigating to Horizon Point Station, it is recommended you conclude all other affairs. Leaving will be highly unlikely due to the high levels of rift energy.
Sounds like it's got the potential of being a one-way trip.
That is a correct assessment, Commander. Transitioning to Good News Protocol. As this unit was corroborating data on the anomaly, a message was also received from your allies, Commander. Auntie's Choice and the Order have sent word that their forces will be prepared to render you assistance once you navigate to Horizon Point.
Oh. Like they say, friends that die together stay together.
That is technically correct. Briefing complete. Now returning to situation monitoring and data analysis, Commander.
Oh. Okay, so this is very much the... Hey, the game is gonna be ending soon. Whoa! Whoa! Wait, why does it look like that now? Is that the network thing? Or is that because of the archive? Whoa, that's really cool looking, actually. Is it just because it's nighttime? Why does Cloister look so cool now? Oh, that's weird. With once thought obliterated by the rift, the Protectorate Skip Technology Research Facility has mysteriously reappeared from the void. Exploring this facility will likely be treacherous, so it would be wise to tie up any loose ends before proceeding. Did I just save? I already forgot. I did, right? Yes, I did. Okay. You're about to return to Horizon Point Station and determine the fate of the Arcadia colony. If there's anything you want to do before you navigate to the station, do it now, before you cross the point of no return. Would you like to continue? Yes. Would you save? No. Are you sure we can continue without saving your progress? Yes. I just saved. It's fine, game. Whoa. Shouldn't it be at the middle of the rift?
It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process of being reconstituted. The rift itself is also more unstable than ever. As a result, landing closer to the location of the Protectorate's large-scale rift anomaly modulator is not possible. In order to modify it with the rift data you processed in the archive, you will need to travel to its location on foot and seize it from Protectorate control.
If we fly real low, we can just throw a net down and scoop the modulator up.
Unfortunately, this is not possible due to several factors, including but not limited to the absence of a very large net.
Who's responsible for this?
The energy readings from the modulator can be traced to the Sovereign's flagship, Providence, hovering on the far side of the station. Hypothesizing. Given Protectorate hierarchy and the recent announcement about the Sovereign's mental refreshment, This is likely the consul's doing. He will need to be stopped.
A would-be tyrant doing something tyrannical. Who could have seen this coming?
The consul led a coup and is now actively destroying the colony. Do I have that right?
The consul's motives are unknown. While destruction may be the result, it may not be the goal. Warning. The rift is growing dangerously unstable. Using the rift modulator on board the Providence is the only way to prevent certain destruction of the colony. While the Order and Auntie's Choice have sent their forces to assist you in intercepting the modulator, it will take time for them to navigate the station. It seems Agent DeVries is also here, Commander. She sent word that she, quote, knew you wouldn't be able to stay away either, and is ready to finish what she started.
Yay, all my
End
friends.
quote.
Oh, good. I love when more complications are added to the pile. I can handle them with ease, Commander. Just say the word.
Once the modulator is secured, it may be used to close the rift and save Arcadia and all those in its orbit. There is minimal room for error, Commander. Good luck.
Why are Niles and Inez the ones in this room? Oh, I guess everyone was here, but why were they the ones talking? Did I get any cool new decorations for the ship after all that? So this is a point of no return type of game, not the... Does she always have the little carpet? Not a post-game continuation. I mean, that checks out, because that's how they did New Vegas. That's how they did... I think the first Outer Worlds was also like that too, wasn't it? Did we not get some kind of cool Order souvenir? Oh, this is the end. Oh, which animal was my favorite? You know what? Lucy was my first buddy. So, Lucy shall be my buddy at the end. Let me take Tristan and Azza. Because if we are going after the console, this is the time to bring them out. They both have equal parts beef with him. In their own unique ways. Whoa, why is his ship so tentacly? Oh, because it's the modulator device.
I knew this was going to be bad. I just didn't realize to what degree. That's the Sovereign's ship, all right. The console must be close.
Oh man, Tristan didn't get to chime in? Wish he had an opportunity to say his beef too. Will this place even be recognizable? Ooh. Reconstituted trooper.
Charged and ready.
Ooh, they're quite durable.
At your word, I shall charge.
Why is he saying, am I doing N-ray damage all of a sudden?
Last moments were like. What did they feel? What did they think? If anything.
I do recognize this.
We have stepped into the world between life and death.
Manufacturing process. We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate, but none of us can do it alone. Remember,
Oh,
we're all in this together.
this is the recording from the beginning. Oh, this is so cool. Is there anything...
This mandate
That's not the kind of vent that was there before.
falls to you. The eyes, the ears, the
Actually, wait. This is... maybe this is a different tower than... Dislodge power core.
This is not a death befitting a noble subject of the Protectorate. The thought of meeting a similar fate makes me shudder.
Wow. Interesting to hear Tristan actually, like, losing his cool.
It is our mandate. It is who we are. And falls to you.
Read this, Cadet Maori. No, this is the same.
Brains of
Data corrupted.
to determine
Cool.
who introduced the flaw into our perfect skip drive manufacturing process. We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate.
Wait, this is a different recording.
Do it alone. Remember, we're all in this together. The skip drive is our legacy. It is our mandate. It is who we are. And it falls to you, the eyes, the ears, the brains of Horizon Point Station to determine who...
Well, maybe that was playing originally. Oh, this is actually pretty spooky. It's cool, though, the concept of it. Yeah, because we have seen the cultists that got reconstituted in that one place had kind of their sentience, but they were more feral than anything. Is this place still... Is there still something under here? There were some goodies last time. Nope. Can I get that? No, that's not something I can get. It says there's loot here, though. Maybe maybe the reconstituted people are taking N-ray damage just constantly because they're reconstituted. Wonder if that's the case. Constituted adjudicator. Wow, spooky. So I guess I can't get... No, it's like you can't check the turrets. Isn't this going to be... Let me think. I have to remember. This is where the junction was. You could go left or right. And then I went left originally. What, this is his field test? He's trying to see if he can reconstitute this thing?
Let us hope that whatever architect-forsaken logic operates within this place does not fail us.
This was not here originally.
Attention! This is your anti-calling. Per our agreement, Anti's choice support ships, including the fine print, the contingency plan, and the upper hand, are headed your way.
Order forces are on a similar trajectory.
And here I was sure neither would show. That the corporatists would find a contractual loophole and the self-important scienticians would prove mathematically they shouldn't be here.
Well, that's cool.
My armor may be rated for temperatures in the thousands, but I find most blankets too stifling. Let us find an alternate.
Yeah. Unless... Aha!
Oh, it was blistering near those plasma spouts. I'm pleased we did not immolate.
Me too. I am pleased we did not immolate as well. All this ammo to feed into my gun. Oh, hello. A rift down here. What is the... Oh, I guess I could have come in through here. And gone about this way. Okay. I just thought inside the box is all.
Melding with shadows activated.
Who's fighting?
Hiding and seeking.
Oh, up there.
Shadows
Terminals activated, Commander. Engaging camouflage.
I forgot I gave Azza that weird camouflage thing. Is this the way I want to go? Oh, it feels... This feels like the correct way to go. Hold on, guys. We gotta go back and see what loot I might have missed. Oh, wait. Is this the way I want to go? Oh, no, this is this DeVries ship? On one hand, I feel like maybe since this is like the end of the game, I don't need to look so thoroughly for stuff. On the other hand, maybe there will be stuff that comes into play. Satellite Bear Scorch. Okay, so that's the same ones before. Case of disaster.
Augustine DeVries, formerly of the Earth Directorate. Consider this a recording for posterity. The Consul of the Protectorate is responsible for the twisted wreckage of this station. It is my hope that whatever you find here will save the rest of the galaxy from this fate. Know that I did my level best to stop him. But if you are listening, it is likely I have failed in my mission. Yet again. And for that, I am sorry.
Really? Protectorate would be horrified to learn the long-buried journals of Arcadia's first bishop have been liberated by an Earth Directorate agent. And with good reason. The matriarch apparently regarded Arcadia as an experiment to determine if an egalitarian utopia could endure the test of time. To the bishop's dismay, the matriarch's ultimate conclusion was no. She was adamant that hubris and ambition would be the Protectorate's downfall, despite the guidance and promises made to her people. It amazes me that such a genius as the matriarch could ignore the fact that absolute power corrupts absolutely until it was far too late. Now it's up to us to stop everything her wretched legacy has wrought. Oh wait, I actually picked that one up. Wait, what was that? You located intel on DeVries ship and cover some damning information on the matriarch. Oh, okay. I guess it is worth exploring and looking through stuff. Ooh. What did that do? Oh. I guess that's to let me get up here, but why? It's like a weird, almost whale sound. Oh, trauma kit. Okay. Hey, engineering. My question is, will I be able to, because I'm sure it's an option, but will I be able to talk my way out of confrontation? Because that was a big thing in New Vegas and Outer Worlds 1, is if you had enough speech checks or learned enough things, you could talk your way out of a final fight. In fact, you could usually convince the final boss to do something beneficial to you. Oh, we're upside down. I didn't realize. That's why this room looks so weird. Because it's not a room. What else are my objectives? Supports from allies. Okay.
Medics and pharmaceutical provisions incoming. and we're right behind them with a delivery of Auntie's Choice finest supplies. Soon you'll say, that is better than nature.
I'm surprised we didn't get to mention to Auntie that we learned about her past from the guy.
Forward! Forward! Destroy these abominations! Adjusting calculations. Hold fire on our allies.
Lend some aid, I think.
None shall stand against us!
Shrouding.
I shall not stay your execution.
End ready. Exposure.
I'm trying not to hurt our allies.
Deviating! Lethally!
Shrouding.
Exposure. Functioning.
But where's everybody going? Oh, okay. Everyone. I just don't want to see my allies get killed. Is this one of ours? I don't want to break it if it's one of ours. Why would there be an advanced decryption key at this point in the game? I don't...
Supplies available ahead, Commander. Consider payment for your support.
You're the one who forged an alliance between Auntie's Choice.
Oh. Not for me. What do we got? Ammo. Cool. Plasma beam caster. Oh, adrenal bubble up. Cool. Anything I can do with the ships? No. Actually, what's the map look like? Wait. Oh, it's a little difficult to parse what is and isn't map. I guess this is map. Regroup with allies. Okay. Got a delivery of cool stuff.
These soldiers look even more hideous than our...
Oh, there's a lot of dialogue happening. Maybe the game didn't expect every one of the people here to survive. Wait, I want to get that loot. I don't need that loot, but I gotta get it. Oh, I might not be able to. Oh. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me not give up just yet. Aha! Never say never. It's like that one pigeon from that American Tail movie. Oh, even the music has like a cool like reverse audio effect on it. What?
Why, the architect. Is there another sane person in this horrible
Helen?
place? They sound distressed. We must rescue them.
Like, tutorial Helen? Pascal? Oh, what about the other guys that were on the station besides Niles and Valerie and me? What about, like, Mr. Mustache? Remember him?
Get away from
Wait,
me.
Eric Sandoval? That was one of our guys.
They were my teammates and they didn't listen neither. You'll end up just the same.
Agent Pascal, calm yourself. You are not in your right mind.
Don't you talk to me like you know me. Wait. Commander? Is that you?
Well, I can see inside of you, I think.
No, this must be some kind of trick. Oh, what's happening to me?
Take a deep breath. You're looking peaky. What symptoms are you experiencing right now?
My skin. It's burning. I feel dizzy. Not right at all. Something was wrong with Sandoval and Jepson. They glowed like they were aflame. They ran in, jumped at me, clawed at me. Oh, I had to kill them.
Then they weren't too dissimilar from the troopers we encountered outside. This is concerning.
What, the Rift
How do I know
zombies?
you won't turn against me as well? How do I know you won't come at me with murder in your eyes?
You saw me, Helen. You know me, Helen. I'd never hurt one of my crew.
The commander specifically taught me to do less harm. You can trust them.
You do seem like yourself, Commander. Can you tell me what's happening? I can't make much sense of things myself. Everything was fine. Till the explosion. I was pinned. Fire closed in. I tried to move. I tried to find the rookie. Then the whole
I should have brought
station
Niles
fell
with me.
apart. And then... nothing.
That explains it. She was left alive, just long enough for the rift to take her. That's why the reconstitution worked on her. To some extent.
Wait. There was something else. Sandoval was yelling. DeVries wasn't responding to comms. What happened? Don't tell me the situation got too fluid for you, DeVries. That it?
Certainly not. I was focused on the objective, as every one of your crew should have been. Isn't that right, Commander?
Yeah. Something tells me that ain't quite true.
Never mind that. The rift has done something to you.
Rift? That's right. We were here to investigate rifts. So why is there one in the sky? Why is everything destroyed? What's happening to me? And Sandoval? Jepson?
The Protectorate are attempting to reconstitute the station to how it was moments before destruction. That includes you. But it's failing. I'm sorry.
So I've come back from death to some warped version of life? All because of some twisted experiment? Is that about right? You can help me though. Right, Commander? You can do something to fix this.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Helen, but I can't.
Boyd. This is it, ain't it? I'll never see the sun again. Never fly in our ship. Never anything.
I wish it didn't have to be this way. I don't want you to suffer.
Makes two of us. But maybe you could do me one final favor. End this for me? I don't think I can do it myself. Please.
If you're sure.
I'm sure.
Pascal? Helen? If I may, I'd like to see to your proper burial as an Earth Directorate agent. If you wish for it.
That'd be nice. Being seen off, right? This is the final kindness you'll do for me, Commander. Thank you. Try not to miss, huh?
Man.
It's all right. This will be over soon. I swear it.
Huh?
You did what you had to, Commander.
Why? Oh. Can't even talk to DeVries. Oh, yeah, and there's Jepson. What happened to our Wait. Oh, no, these were the two. There were two guys besides Niles and me. Right. Okay. Friendly? Oh, these are my guys.
Law. These soldiers look even more hideous than our grafting experiments.
Hey. Is there any reason to go this way? Is that progress? That looks like progress. Okay, let's meet up with our order buddies, because that was Auntie's over there.
You with Auntie?
Hold clear.
We brought supplies.
You
We're
may
here to
approach,
help.
Commander. We've got supplies at the ready.
Or just another group of supplies. Cool. Oh, don't mind if I absolutely do. Charge a sniper suit. Scent of Serendipity Mega. So there's just some crazy...
Initial observations conclude that the subject does not possess major ailments.
Oh, there's even a medic if you need. Okay. Cool toys, thank you. Explosive auto spray. Ooh.
Greetings. In what particular way are you afflicted?
None, actually. I'm
Initial observations
Ichi,
conclude that the
in fact.
subject does not possess ailments.
Is there anything else I need to do?
Any injuries you may have sustained appear to be mild. Perhaps the worst of it is all in your mind? Any treatments or supplies you may require are complimentary at the request of our presiding bishop.
I'll pass.
May the numbers guide you. We shall stand by for further orders. Initial
Oh, okay. I just needed to talk to them.
does not possess major ailments.
Okay. We continue. This is cool and spooky, and I love it.
Incoming Protectorate. Looks like they're heading to the skip labs. Wonder why.
Uh-oh. Don't fall too far, too fast.
They won't see me coming, Commander.
Ow. Oh.
Melding with shadows activated.
Where are you?
Seeking cover.
Step aside.
Victory or death!
Oh, that's why it's N-ray damage. Because as it does N-ray damage now, I forgot. Oh. I do love a game that ends how it began. This is where Corbin was. Oh. Automechanical security system status operational. Access controls. Oh. Warning, overriding existing rules on all local directions. Oh, I can't do it. It'd be cool because there was the key card you could get in the beginning of the game. It'd be cool if you could keep that and use it here. Yeah, wasn't this Corbin's? This was Corbin's office.
We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate, but none of us can do it alone. Remember, we're all in this.
Oh.
Those dragoons may not be in the best shape after being pulled from the rift, but that makes them no less deadly.
That's fine. I've turned them into Swiss cheese before, I'll do it again. So, just having Asa makes all my attacks do N-ray? Oh, I almost shot. Wait, hold on. I gotta check her ability. No, just her companion ability does. I don't know why everything's taking N-ray damage. Unless it is, like I said, just by virtue of them being, reconstituted, it means they have N-ray damage inherently. Why can't I go up the stairs? Okay. Oh, the music is cool. This whole sequence is really cool. This feels so much cooler than the ending of the first game where you go to... I mean, the ending of the first game was cool too, because you went to, like, the prison and everything, but... This is cool. Just, like, this everything's coming to a head moment. Hello? What are you for? Disable power. Remember this hallway, too. How close are we to the objective? Oh. Oh no, this is the skip
Here
drift.
our path is barred. That rift looks exceedingly unstable. If we gallivant about, we might find a solution to this problem. Or at least a path less likely to have us torn asunder.
Path is obstructed. Okay, let me save. Actually, let me think. When was the last? Yeah, I'm just gonna save. I don't want to make too many save slots in this place, but fine, I think. Oh. Hollow trench gun. Okay, and mini rockets. Is this an intended path? It feels weird. It's not an intended path. Can I stabilize? Can I not stabilize the rift with my fan? Oh.
This is scientist Bernard Rand, sent to Horizon Point Station by order of the Council. While monitoring the reconstitution, I picked up strange readings in the old skip lab. The core appears to be pulling plasma tightly around it, not unlike a planet and its moons. Fascinating, though it thwarts my attempts to gather more data. Fortuitously, in searching the remains of the lab, I found an equation that could manipulate the core just enough to clear the chamber. And my way to professional acclaim. Let this be a record of protectorate ingenuity. Bernard Rand, the man who marched fearlessly into chaos and tamed it.
So, we need an equation to clear the plasma interaction with the rift. Science to the rescue.
What? Equation processing. Input the equation you would like to process. Okay, do I have to... Am I going to be in danger? Oh, that kills you quick. Okay. Oh. I want out. 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 Okay, I thought that guy might have the equation on him. Oh, there's a way. There's a more to this room. Hey, I finally used the trauma kit at least. I had 31 of them. Wait, there was a chalkboard in the beginning of this game that had an equation on it. I wonder if that's another full circle moment. I think it was actually in this room. Remember the storage room and the bathroom? This is so cool. This one. A complex and partially incomplete equation seems to be related to the rift.
I think these calculations may actually make sense. Or I'm completely misinterpreting them. One or the other.
Yeah, because isn't Azza, like, actually smart? Rift algorithm equations and processing update. Through numerous attempts to solve the last factor of the equation, it was our brilliant sovereign Henry Varick who deciphered the final piece of the puzzle. Our research indicates that we were overlooking the excessive ion expansion caused by the plasma's intense heat. By lowering the temperatures of the heating elements, we might stabilize the distortions we are encountering. The memo cannot fully capture the ingenuity of the discovery, but please do not press the Sovereign directly for a more detailed explanation. Gaining an audience with him may take up to 2,223 days, and our very own Cadet Alderman is capable of fielding any questions. I mean, wait, can I not just progress past this? Because this is the security room. Wow. Cool. There was a terminal in here once upon a time. Was that enough? Was that in memo enough to do this? Wait, maybe I can just talk to Azza and she'll be able to tell me.
The rift. close, it's terrifying. I can't believe I ever convinced myself otherwise.
Look at you, character growth. Okay, no, everything must be in this room that I need. Oh. Oh, a partially destroyed chalkboard of equations. There are multiple calculations related to rifts that exceed your knowledge, with one particular equation incomplete. Time to solve lucky. You were able to complete and solve the equation using existing variables.
One rift equation solved.
Let us return to the rift terminal so we might continue on our way.
It's just that easy. But it looked like I could have just gone around. Okay. Input stabilization equation. Initiate test. Is this going to be pertinent to...
Wow, that was beautiful. Both the science and the rift.
Oh. Wait. Oh, so this is for progress. I thought... Oh. Hold on, now I want to see what's... See, that's the one thing. I feel like the companions are underutilized in this game. First of all, every companion should have had an ability like Tristan, where it's like they have a skill that they can passively do sometimes. Like Niles should sometimes be able to hack something for you, or Azza can sometimes pass a science check for you, stuff like that. Which order is misunderstood?
Shadow melding activated. Hiding and seeking.
Is this just like a hallway of loot? Recipe. Oh! You must. Okay. That must just be a late game, like, gimme. I imagine you can. Oh. Get the, recipe for a trauma kit much sooner than that. Unless this is. Surely this isn't a, like, post game. Like, you can continue after finishing the game. I wouldn't count on that. Although games like these, I always wish had a New Game Plus, so you could go into a new game with all your, like, stats and perks and everything. Or even just, like, an endless mode. Like, you can get another 30 levels if you play through again.
Would be able to solve the equation. It would be the Sovereign.
Well, he did. Messages. To Warden Gian, I've done it. Oh. During my visit to the Skip Lab, I happened upon a cadet Alderman's notes. Therein, he proposed a solution to the rift equation that has eluded our scientists for months. However, since he clearly did not have the vigor to test and verify the solution himself, I took the liberty of doing it for him, and indeed it works. I fortuitous that I, in all my wisdom, was here when you needed me the most. Or needed me. Most needed me. Please, hold your thanks. Do know that you are most welcome as always. I've left the solution on the board in my office. Should you or your scientists under the authority need to marvel at it, I guide you. Personal journal, my father's notes. I found some old notes my father had hidden away in his deranged state near the end of his life. I will not focus on his harsh words for me, as his mind was obviously nearly gone by this point, and he did not know what he was saying, but they make it abundantly clear that the central reason behind his life extension experimentation was to achieve his goal of solving the rift anomaly problem before he died. He feared repercussions not only to our reputation, but also our autonomy and financial stability if the truth were ever discovered. Unbelievably, he was already frantically trying to both extend his life and solve the problem a full 5 years before the Hope became the first casualty of the rifts. The implications of this are immeasurable. When did they know? I barely slept since finding my father's notes. Did my grandmother know of the fault in the skip drives as well? And if so, when? To believe she'd knowingly set humanity on this treacherous course just to establish Arcadia is incomprehensible to me. Perhaps she wagered she or my father could solve the problem in time before crisis was upon humanity? Or perhaps it was a mere suspicion or unconfirmed theory, or she believed it unlikely that the vastness of space that the same sectors would be traversed enough times to weaken the very fabric of reality. Yes, that must be it. If I can only solve what my father and grandmother couldn't, I'll prove I deserve the respect, that of my family and all my subjects, and the right to wear the mantle of the sovereign of Arcadia once and for all. And then the council.
Credit for others' work. Not surprising, and not the least of what he's done.
Guard, Dexter Blackwell. We love a critical chance. I didn't. Displayed before you is the complete equation, helpfully labeled for the viewer that it is guaranteed to safely manipulate rifts in a contained setting. The writing itself does not look like the scratching of a quick-thinking scientist, nor does the diagram. Instead, both look as if they have been traced. Yeah, I mean, he's taking credit for... Ooh, what's in here? A gun and a helmet. Yeah, if this is a point of no return, then any high-level checks in here don't matter anyways, because with DLC, you'll gain more levels, and... It's just... This is just for the sake of finishing the game. I don't even think there's really a trophy for, like, getting a specific ending. So, that's fine. I think it's just you gotta beat the game on, like, very hard, or without buying things, stuff like that. But which ending you get isn't really critical, so... I mean, I want to get as good an ending as I can get. But it also seems like the endings... Well, actually, no. Maybe there is some variance. I would say maybe siding with a faction only really affects the archive part of the game, but maybe not. What does this rift do? Ooh, don't jump in it. Oh, it causes them to summon people to attack them. That's interesting. Oh, I guess it's only temporary. Ooh, what a noise it made. Wait, are these guys actually hostile scientists?
If we do not take that rover to the Providence, Arcadia may be consumed by these rifts.
Also, I guess Tristan is far beyond worrying about these guys. To him, they're all traitors anyways, right? So this... Oh, I'm taking the ship they used to get here back to their ship. Oh, okay. Again, this seems like a good hard save place. No. Oh, hey Tristan. Board the Sovereign ship. Do we get a cool cutscene? We sure do. What happened? What was that? Oh, decontam. Where am I? Guys, you got locked in there.
Attention. Please report to intake for processing. Welcome aboard.
Let's open the hangar while our luck still holds.
Examine. Crew Science Command. You're currently in the intake area. At the top of the stairs is the terminal that controls the hangar doors. Tech 2 likely contains the Rift manipulator. The console is likely on Deck 3 operating the ship. Okay, so these are all the same. This music is very dramatic. Is that the robot playing the music? Ooh. Do I need to get in there? Doesn't look like it. Bunker Mech Mach 5. Or Mark 5. Wow. Sephiroth. Oh, I can get in here for not much stuff in it, but... And here I am. Unseal hangar messages. Office of the console, transport deployed. Small transport, trial or refreshment. Office of the console, shore leave. Shore leave is hereby permitted to all crew, including scientists. It is imperative that you remain focused on duty. The route, unseal hangar doors.
Crew deck. Intruder alert. Be vigilant.
Is this just a case that I gotta fight my way through everything?
The reinforcements we ordered.
Oh. Cool. Hold on, I want to help. The music. Oh my god, this poor guy. Sorry, Azip. Sorry.
Shadow melding activated, Commander.
The music. Oh, she's actually here? Oh, that's weird, her running around in the body. I mean, I guess it's less weird than when she was just ahead. Is there any actual reason to look around in here? Also, she called me morally gray. I like to think I'm a good guy. I'm only morally gray when I need to be subversive to help. Wonder how many of our guys were killed in that chaos. Let's see. Well, I guess if I look for loot... Okay, that's a protectorate, that's a protectorate. That's a protectorate. Tin can, the provision purveyor of provisions. There seems to be loot here. Oh, that's the bunker mech. Who for some reason sells a gigantic hitbox. That's weird. It doesn't look like any of our guys died. Cool.
Better get a move on before this ramshackle sprattle of a station falls apart. Hustle up to the science wing. Get the rift modulator. I'll talk at you later.
Oh, they actually fixed... Wait, you have a fleshy leg? Ooh, there's something in there now. It's not just a hollow... It's like muscle. I guess. Is this the science wing? Oh, look at Auntie. He's actually doing stuff. Huh. Cool. Oh, it's a healing drone. Can I get some of that?
Nice weather we have been having.
No, I guess I don't get any of it. Oh, hi, Dr. Russ, Internal Operations Unit. Scientist Winifred Wu has been scheduled for follow-up appointment. Chief Scientist Montserrat has authorized her to be pulled from her duties as necessary.
Please keep any and all fluids leaking from your body from staining the floor. Failure to do so will result in punishment via denial of medical service. How might this unit bolster or reduce your current blood volume?
Oh, I understand Scientist Wu has a follow-up appointment here.
Doctor-patient confidentiality is currently enabled. Unit cannot share patient details.
Machines don't operate on medical ethics. Just tell me what you know.
Analyzing argument. Complete. Argument accepted. Deleting recording. Hippocratic oath. Scientist Winifred Wu is currently suffering from Lockney syndrome. Subject must receive regular injections of saline solution, or will experience leg paralysis, and must be carried to sickbay. Unit has been assured this is most embarrassing.
Oh. What pertinence will that possibly have on anything? Are you healing me now? Friend? No? I just want a robot to love me enough to heal me. That's so much to ask for. But now you're blocking the door. This isn't this situation. I'm stuck. Alright, you need to come more in the room. Am I really stuck now? Oh my god, I actually got stuck in this room. Okay. Now I'm stuck here. Hey, maybe don't give that robot a hitbox. The music. The robot is following me like it would... Nope, it's healing Auntie, who's also following me. Why did we murderize everyone in here? Wait, isn't this where the automech guy is? Do I want it to be doing this? The tin can.
This unit is rated to address any of your needs. If your needs are emotional, rest assured that any silences on this unit's behalf are accepting and understanding.
Oh.
Please make a request.
You don't need to see my identification. Requires an item. Quartermaster requisition slip. You don't need to see my identification? What if I'm an intruder?
This ship is only for authorized Protectorate subjects. You are on this ship. Thus, you are a Protectorate subject. If you are not a Protectorate subject, please purchase a weapon from this unit and shoot yourself.
Wait. Wasn't that a gag in the first one? Why'd I have to purchase munitions?
Subjects are expected to pay for any supplies beyond standard issue. Monthly munition supplies should be quite sufficient for training purposes. In case of enemy attack, subject is expected to kill invaders efficiently enough not to require additional resources.
Okay. How do we get the quartermaster slip thing? Maybe it's in here? Oh, this is the mess hall. And we've made a mess of it. I'm beginning to wish I had not stepped in to save anyone, especially the robot. Dear Lord. Well, let's see if Tin Can gets angry if I come in here. Oh.
Greetings, unscrupulous criminal element. Please note that by entering this restricted area, you may be subject to mental refreshment, gory execution, and/or verbal abuse. Mental refreshment protocol not found. Execution protocol. Not found. Commencing verbal abuse.
Oh. Hey, where's that slip? Okay, well, Tin Can is registered as an ally. Oh, I could actually buy some guns from him. Oh my god.
Reprimand. Your actions shame the consul. Please arrest yourself with due haste.
Okay, so if I leave, does he go back to being in his spot? Or did I permanently break him? That's fine. I didn't mean to buy anything anyways. And again, what does it matter? This is the last run in the game. Hello, where do you go? What do you do? What was that about floor? Wait, I did something without reading what it said. I saw something floor. Unlocked door, maybe?
Impressive, Commander. I suppose it's too much to hope the rift modulator shall possess a similar override.
I don't know what I just did. I did something. Okay, you guys are just gonna hang out here, I guess? Oh,
a veritable mosaic of conflict stands ahead, Commander. I propose we smash our way through.
Oh, I guess I disabled electric floor. Was what that was. Excuse you?
They won't see me coming, Commander.
Are there any other people to attack? What was the flat tuba note? Oh. Is there still something to shoot? Is there still something to shoot? No, that one's dead. Oh, there's a turret up there. And there's a robot up there. Hey, Tristan, buddy, that's... well, hey. Go fast, go fast, go fast, go fast. Aha.
They're obviously trying to wear us down through it.
Where's that turret I saw, though? Oh, it got stored away. Disable security. Oh, is this gonna let all my friends through? Lovely supplies, lovely, lovely. Again, not much point. Because, I mean, if I wasn't stocked up now, this wouldn't do me a lot of good. But it's the thought that counts. Oh, I guess, no, the... doesn't make sense for them to have come through here.
Just this once, maybe let's try and avoid confrontation.
If we choose to keep from arbitrating the local scientists, we may be able to gather information where the console's modulator is stationed.
Okay. Oh, lockpick 18. Oh, I can't believe Azza requested that we not resort to violence. What's the point of 1,000 bit? I guess I could go to the merchant robot and buy something. Call science deck access. I mean, when you say try to avoid conflict, can I? This room is nice and goopy. Oh, they actually took people from the station and brought them here? Centrifuge analyzes biological samples if only you had one. Where can I get one? How big is this area? Oh. Not actually that big. Just don't aggro the scientists. Worst comes to worst, I can put on my bucket hat. Yes, Tristan, I was hoping. Oh. This is just good stuff. J. Montserrat's private log. It's been all of 2 hours since the Sovereign's admittance to mental refreshment was announced, and already new orders have come down to us at the lab. It used to be that we were allowed a half day to mourn the loss, injury, or minor inconvenience plaguing our dear leader, but I suppose the Consul thinks he's rather generous for giving us even a moment. After all, the burden is on us to make him appear capable and mighty. We're to put all our efforts toward building a device to reverse the effect of the rifts. Large-scale reconstitution, the missive said. But I should think all of our previous research in this area has proven it too unwieldy, and certainly too dangerous to even be considered viable. It's a waste of resources, all of it. What we should be doing is focusing on winning the war, not chasing fanciful dreams of one man. I would be curious to know if the Sovereign would have given such an order. Perhaps we'll never know.
Interesting. Very interesting. I had feared that all within the Protectorate had given their earnest support to the Consul. This would be a useful weapon against him.
Oh, that's actually important, like, a check? Oh. I see. Okay, doesn't seem to be much of anything in here. Is there only, like, one scientist patrolling? No, there's, like, 2, right? Or is it just this one? Scientist Pauline Adiemi.
You there! Are you meddling where you should not be? I cannot abide a meddler. Come here.
Oh.
Come here and alarm! The enemy is...
Oh, he tricked me. He tricked me. How did he even see me? Well, I know how he saw me, but... How far back was that manual save? So that guy's patrolling the hall. Oh. That whole theory about Tristan's thing should work. Right? Let me get in this room. Well, he's over there. This other guy seems to do a huge patrol around, like, the entire area. Right? Yes. Where would I be if I... Oh. Between the frantic scribbles of equations you can understand, there's a single phrase you can read. There is no answer. Would it be a biological sample? Lower containment shield. Rift drifter.
What are they thinking? You can't just undo the effects of a rift. It's not possible.
Okay, the sample must be in this room. Biological sample. I want to know where this is. Acquired from a rift-altered body. They will only appear if you modulate... Oh! I didn't look around when I did that thing with the rift, did I? Oh, I thought the guy got, like, sucked into the rift or something. Do that again.
I am no scientist, yet I can see the sheer...
Oh! This corpse appears to have been reconstituted like the Protectorate soldiers on Horizon Point. There are clear incision marks suggesting the beginnings of dissection.
Arrogance in this display. Reconstitution cannot work. It must not be allowed to work.
Work! What was that grunt? Okay. You notice irregularities with the atomic structure, damaged atoms, slightly out of place. In layman's terms, once something goes into a rift, it doesn't come out the same.
Irrefutable proof that the Consul's mad plan is impossible. Yet even if we confronted him with it, I doubt it would stop him.
Yeah, he is, after all, a bad guy. Was this the room that had the... Okay, good. So it is true that whenever Tristan would find something, he'll always find it again.
Interesting. Very interesting. I had feared that all within the Protectorate had given their earnest support to the Consul. This would be a useful weapon against him.
Okay, where's this guy going? Okay, I'm gonna save, because that seems like two very important bits of information. I'm betting that it's not just a speech check. You probably need to, like, learn a lot of stuff from around the ship. Holy shit. Okay, this guy's gonna walk right past me. Will this work if he hasn't noticed me yet? Or is he just, like, super observant? Oh, uh-oh. Okay, wait. Who's on the balcony there? Is that the man? Oh wait, no, I didn't go to the 3rd floor yet, did I? Chief Scientist Jude Montserrat. Oh. Never mind.
Look at the size of the rift modulator. Seems we shan't be using it. Not without commandeering the whole of the ship. Let us see what we can unearth regarding it.
Can we talk? Doesn't seem to be aggroing.
You. I don't recognize you. Identify yourself immediately.
Hey, I've heard all about you.
I heard an alarm on the crew deck. Considering your manner of being, you wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
You mean these scorch marks? Someone burned a bratwurst in the kitchen. Requires item. Science Tech access credentials. Oh, I might have needed the pickpocket.
Very well. Administrator, inform the others that we have a visitor. What exactly was it that you needed? I'm rather short on time, as a gander outside might tell you.
I need access to the rift modulator urgently. Can you help?
Well, we all have urgent needs. And mine is to keep my lab and hopefully the rest of this system from falling apart. I need the modulator for my own analysis. You can wait.
At least answer this. The IRC had some troubling findings regarding raw data and rifts. Can you verify them?
The IRC? I did not realize you were a colleague of sorts. We haven't shared much of our findings with your branch, I'm afraid. But our results do match. Raw data from whatever a rift engulfs is preserved, yes, but the essence of a thing is not. Like a sense of self, for example, is lost forever.
So you're saying what comes out is substantially different than what went in?
Yes, exactly right. The going theory was that we could purge defects from the data. But it's futile. I've proven that we cannot edit data in any form, but the console no longer listens to me, which is distressing. I've prepared a report for him showing how the very structure of the modulator makes what we're attempting impossible. But I doubt he will pay it much mind.
A report that contains information on constructing rift modulators, you say?
Yes, but as I said, I fear the report won't do any good.
I can bring the report to the council. He'll listen to me.
It's clear you aren't bound by the same rules as the rest of us somehow. If he won't hear me out, perhaps a third party will have more luck. Here, use this keycard on the module over there. It will allow you to download my report and grant you access to the control deck.
Aha.
I hope you're able to sway him. Because if you don't, we're all dead.
Last question. Where's the modulator being operated?
Deck up in the control room. The console is the only one who has the means of controlling it, which makes your persuading him that much more necessary. Go now.
Uh-huh.
Science deck. Authorized visitor aboard. Do not be alarmed.
Oh.
Accessing report. Rift restoration analysis. Compiled by Chief Scientist Monserrate. Marked for
Monserrate?
delivery to Consul Thoreau.
Esteemed Consul, after much analysis, my conclusion is that the modulator we have worked tirelessly to build will not function as intended when used for reconstituting matter from rifts. Every test of reconstitution has resulted in demonstrable failure. Proceeding as we are now with Horizon Point Station will surely lead to severe, unanticipated consequences. The modulator is only effective at closing rifts from unsafe distances. Using it to close exacerbated rifts will certainly lead to the destruction of any vessel carrying it. Unfortunately, the data that we originally had hoped for from the ancient rifts detected in the far reaches of space untouched by humanity has not yielded any of its secrets. And we are now out of time.
Wait. Rifts before humanity? Uh-oh.
All of our recent readings suggest that we're on the verge of losing control of this rift. I recommend diverting from our current plan before it is too late for Arcadia. I've included extensive notes and annotations appended to the modulator schematics to substantiate these conclusions. I know you will guide us wisely, my dear Consul.
Okay.
The rifts have spawned through unknown reaches? This is more dire than I surmised. But at least we have the means to combat them now.
We can concern ourselves with that later. First, let's find the console.
Am I gonna be allowed to leave without freaking out the scientists? He did make an announcement, right? Just in case. Again, I don't want to make too many of these saves, but just in case. Are we cool? Oh, we're cool. You have anything cool in your pockets? Ooh. I guess those would have been handier earlier. You have anything cool in your pockets? You would also have them. Okay. Do I want to go get my buddies down there? Oh, okay. Let's go to the crew deck first, just to see how everyone's doing down there. Oh, everyone left? Oh no, there's Auntie.
Better get a move on before this ramshackle sprattle of a station falls apart.
Where's the bishop? How come...
Hustle up to the science wing. Get the rift modulator. I'll talk at you later.
Where's the bishop? Also, did she say she'll talk at me later? And not talk to you? Wow, this is a long elevator. Okay.
Look at you, here before me. Surprised you could outrun these new legs of mine. They're what everyone's going to be wearing next fall. Well, I'm here now. Where's the rift modulator?
It's a little too big to fit in my pocket. Downstairs, but I have the schematics. We can't operate the modulator until we control the ship.
So Consul Thoreau has everything directly under his control. I'd say that's remarkably competent for the Protectorate, but he is the one who's been pulling their strings all along. Did you find anything else of note?
This isn't a treasure hunt. I'm trying to stop. Some intel. Apparently, rifts have been found in space where humanity has never been.
Wait, what? But rifts are caused by skip drive travel. Human-piloted skip drive travel. How is that possible?
I'm just... aliens exist. I'm just in the dark, just as in the dark as you are, but I'm keen to find out more.
You're the one in the dark. I'm simply musing aloud. Much as I'm intrigued by the significance of all this, there's no time to dwell on it now. We need to confront the Consul. You might be savvy enough to talk him down, but his type requires a deft touch. You'll need to break him down brick by brick. If you're too adversarial, he'll simply shut down.
I can talk about his people losing faith in his leadership. That would rattle him.
Certainly. The doubt you cultivate up front will make him more susceptible to what comes after. And in case you aren't quite as sharp as you appear, be ready to fight.
You may try to reason with the Consul, but I suspect it is a worthless effort. Traitors typically
hi,
only
DeVries.
realize their errors through force.
The more we debate, the more time we squander. We must resupply and shore up whatever defenses we have quickly. And if you've something to say to any of us, Commander, I suggest you say it while you have the chance. No telling what awaits us beyond that door.
Oh. Well, I wanted to look around these rooms a bit first. Hey, look! 201 inhaler charges. That's ridiculous. Important... oh. Hack 20. Important updates. Intruder alert. The bridge. Okay, change of command. New access procedures. Auto mechanical routines to deliver meal and correspondence established. Really it? Okay. Oh, is this like his bedroom? Alright. There's got to be some good stuff in here, right? Not loot, I mean like information. Oh. Why do you have... oh, because this was the Sovereign's room first. Emery. I regret the way we left things after our last meeting. Grandmother always said that if a disagreement ends in shouting and rising tempers, it is wise to look inward at your own ills before proceeding. I hope sincerely that you have done so. While I may not fully understand your aims with the Rift research, or with using it to our advantage, as you said, I'm willing to acknowledge them as valid. But you must in turn understand that my decision is final. It is what is right for my people, my Arcadia, and my family. Do not doubt me, friend. I wish you to know that I still cherish your guidance dearly. Perhaps when the war is over, we...
Power makes people think they're invincible. The Sovereign found out the hard way that it does not.
Oh.
Redactor Essman. Very punctual, good. Don't take a seat, this will be quick. My sentinels tell me you have some interesting ideas. Oh, easy, no need to break into a sweat. Interesting ideas can be useful in the right hands. Especially now that our partnership with the Order has become fraught. We may need our own version of their pacifying doctrine.
Oh, so I do have a germ of an idea. A less grand version of the grand plan. Instead of atoms and particles and such, it's made up of us. All doing our part, like cogs in a machine.
Interesting. A system where every subject believes they have a role to play. Enthusiastic obedience. Why, the Sovereign and I were thinking of this very thing. What should we call it?
Well, I'm not sure. It's still just a germ of a concept, of a hint of an idea, you see. It's a whole new way of thinking. A new model of society. Quite the paradigm shift.
Paradigm. Very good, Esmond. Say, you look frazzled, troubled by your own thoughts. Why don't you report to mental refreshment? My staff will personally see to your well-being.
Wow, okay. So just like unapologetically evil. Got it. Okay. I kind of figured there'd be a little bit more info in here. I guess that thing we read on the desk was good. Okay, they said once I opened the door, right? Where was my last save? Oh, that's fine. I can save over that because that wasn't a danger spot. Okay.
Never would I ever have believed Auntie Cleo herself would walk through that door. But I haven't time to linger in the novelty. Sentinels, if you would.
That's your guards? I could sneeze and blow them away.
Like someone afraid of a few guns. Give it up, Emery. You've lost this war. Have some dignity. You're coming off desperate.
On the contrary, this desperate action is what will save all of Arcadia and rid it forever of trespassers like you.
Did you also claim you were saving the Sovereign when you stabbed him in the back?
Do not place his decision at my feet. I know it's difficult for the likes of you to fathom the concept of self-sacrifice, but he chose mental refreshment for the good of us all. And what am I to do but carry on his legacy? What am I to do but achieve what he could not?
Try that line somewhere else. You're right. He definitely didn't try to kill everyone with a space anomaly. Well, try that line somewhere else. You're not my first enemy plot. This one.
I'll only be killing a select number permanently. The worthy, however, will be resurrected and reformed so they may reach their full potential. Open your mind, Commander. Yes, I know well who you are. In any other situation, I might be compelled to take you apart and see how precisely it is you operate, but time, it would seem, isn't on your side. You are a relic of an impotent institution, propelled forward by nothing more than luck and foolhardy metal.
And also breaking my breaking and entering skills. You really ought to beef up security, by the way.
Indeed. Rarely are there enough measures to keep the most tenacious of sprats from gnawing their way in. I've been following your progress closely, you know, since you so unceremoniously tampered with our Vox relay on Paradise Island. When you began your dealings with the Order and the Corporatists, I thought that perhaps having a chaotic element in their midst could work in our favor. But now you're here, scurrying around my ship and attempting to thwart the Protectorate yet again.
Your ship, huh? Could have sworn I saw the Sovereign's name on it.
You think yourself clever, don't you? The Sovereign is indisposed, leaving myself as the sole custodian of Arcadia. What's his is mine. And the victory I inevitably clench over you, over anyone, will be his in turn, even if he's not here to bask in it.
Then I hope he's ready for disappointment. I never lose.
Such bravado is unbecoming when you can't make good on your promises, Commander. Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end? As I recall, Greater Tranquility was reduced to little more than mangled ruins in a single moment.
You used the peace talks as a test run for this.
It was a modest success. I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all, but it has proven to be a valuable lesson in patience. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no idea what I intend.
So we're just admitting to war crimes now? Go ahead, enlighten me.
Very well. Once the rift destroys Arcadia, we shall edit the information stored within it and use the modulator to reshape our colony into its perfect form. Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes, but without it, we might never have opened our eyes to our true purpose and the possibility of Arcadia's rebirth. When the matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. We're now writing our path, and I will do my part as the architect intended.
Only the Earth Directorate has authority to make such sweeping changes to the galaxy.
I cannot blame you people for clinging to the ill-gotten authority you've wielded for so long. But your lot will now be one of disappointment. This future is what is owed to us. In the matriarch's younger years, she discovered a crashed ship deep in the Earth. And in it, the very first skip drive known to humanity. She dissected this tech, learned its secrets, and enabled us to produce them en masse. And, well, that eventually led to the manifestation of rifts. But it was not until well after Horizon Point's untimely end that we understood the opportunity gifted us. The opportunity to reconstruct the colony in its perfect form. It is as the Grand Architect designed. And believe you me, I've no intention of letting you thwart our securing of a better future. One free of doubt and greed.
I know you think your plan is the right one, but you'll reconsider if you hear me out.
Beware, Commander. That console is a master manipulator. Trying to speak with him may be more dangerous than simply slaying him on the spot.
You're entirely out of your jurisdiction. And were I within reach, I would strike down this apostate dog myself. If you wish for me to entertain your argument, you will silence him.
Oh. Just I need you to stand down, at least for now.
If you've a plan, I trust you to see it through. But I shall keep a hand on my hammer throughout.
It's your time that's running out, not mine. So go on. Tell me all the ways I'm wrong.
Okay, here we go.
Better yet, tell the whole room how His Eminence, the Sovereign, was wrong. This was originally his plan, after all. I am merely a partner, seeing it carried out.
Okay, that's a lie. The Sovereign never wanted this. You perverted his plan. Wait, required info not found or required info discovered. What?
Do not presume to tell me what is or isn't the truth. I was advisor to the original Sovereign. I know the mind of a true leader. This is the path Henry should have taken.
You two argued over what to do with the rift modulator. He was acting out of love, not power.
Yes, of course we argued over methodology. Henry was always too stubborn, too focused on the past to understand the opportunity before him. I regret that he had to make such a difficult choice. That one of the matriarch's heirs is not guiding us. But he needed to look beyond himself. Like I am doing now.
Nope, you tricked him into destroying his own mind. I found him at Placid Waters.
You just come and go as you please, do you? I ensured he would have a handler by his side if any assistance was needed. And I understand that it is, which is regrettable. But fulfilling the Architect's plan is worth the cost. Henry would agree. The people would agree.
Ooh, this one. It's futile. You're losing the support of your people, and there's no undoing that.
Yes, well, we also lost the support of the Order. But can one truly call that a loss?
Where's the bishop?
We would have drowned already in the seas of war with the weight of their inaction around our necks. The same can be said for any subject who wavers. They are dead weight, and we must cast them off straight away. Once I win the war and leave those naysayers behind, harsh action will be swiftly forgotten. And once I provide for the needs of my subjects, I will have them forever.
What? What do you mean required info not found? Your war has done... This war has done far more damage to morale than you know.
And our devotion must be tested by fire, as it is said, else it is not true. You are clearly ill-equipped to speak on Arcadian affairs, or of what truly matters to its subjects. I alone can give them what they need. You must see that.
What is this info I didn't get? Let's talk about your plan to save Arcadia. You've got to know it's doomed to fail.
So you say. But you've yet to deliver any compelling evidence.
The evidence is all around us. Reconstitution doesn't work. This colony would be unrecognizable, and not in a good way.
I am the chosen shepherd of Arcadia and will not be spoken to like this. I am only doing what I must to restore this colony to what our matriarch envisioned. Free of war, strife, heresy. You must know that you have little chance of swaying me. I will not be distracted from taking what is owed to us.
Ooh. I've seen the Matriarch's writings. You have no idea what she envisioned.
I will not be lectured by an outsider. It's just like the Earth Directorate, or any other interloper, to claim to better know the customs of those they invade. Certainly if you had your way, you would claim Arcadia as yours, and rewrite history to suit your own aims.
The Matriarch doubted the Protectorate's survival. She knew pride would be its undoing. Oh. No, the Matriarch's son rewrote history. He betrayed her wishes. No, this one.
Heresy!
I found her correspondence with the first bishop. She explicitly said she feared the Arcadian experiment would end as all similar projects did before it, in a crumbling heap of hubris.
The Matriarch foresaw many things. To think that we were not set apart from lesser societies, it is humbling. And it appears we have fallen prey to the very thing she warned of.
What's more, her own son steered Arcadia wrongly. The Matriarch was heartbroken.
What do you mean, steered wrongly? If Reuben was not carrying out her wishes as intended, then the Protectorate have strayed far from the Matriarch's light. But regardless of how I may have misstepped before, I am not in the wrong now. All your so-called arguments are pure hearsay.
You allow your resolve to be shaken when millions lie dead? If I had not traveled with the commander, I would attempt to slay you on the spot. Instead, I shall appeal to any lingering remnant of your honor to do what is right.
Do not speak to me as though I must be punished. And you claimed so boldly that this plan of mine would fail. So, where is it? Where is your proof?
Ooh, you will not be vindicated. Look at this report. It has proof that your rift modulator will fail miserably.
Bah, report. The abstract means little when compared to reality. Look outside. Is it failing now?
Yes, look close. Anything restore will be reverted to how it was just before destruction.
That's not true. Despite how things appear at present, with time, this station, all of Arcadia, and all of its people will be made whole.
Wrong. Your people's bodies may become whole, but their sense of self is gone forever.
So they will remain as shells upon reconstitution. Is that what you're saying? This would explain the anomalies we've encountered of late. I don't understand. Surely every step leading to this moment was in accordance to the grand plan. All the pieces fit. Either someone has made a terrible mistake, or this is merely a conspiracy to mislead us.
Oh boy. You will not be vindicated if you kill millions of your people, Consul. You can still do the right thing.
And leave the traitors and invaders alive? No! Death is the only way forward. We can only be made pure from the ashes, despite whatever supposed proof you have to the contrary.
Oh. If you're wrong, you will destroy everything you claim to love. Nothing is worth that risk. Oh, I could have brought Marisol? I wonder what Azza says. I'm tempted to say it. No, yeah.
Claim? If you cannot see the truth of my devotion written plain, then now I see why you are against me so. But you are wrong about the risk. We are losing this war. It is inevitable. The victors will brutally subdue us until we become corrupted. Until we forget our principles, our history, the very core of who we are. It is better that we perish together as proud protectorate
proud Arcadians. Preserving our purity is a mercy. More than that, is it not love?
Ooh, you dare call that love after what you did to the Sovereign and so many others?
Do you think I found pleasure from the pain I've wrought?
Each 20.
No, I've only done what I must. A child, a society, cannot grow into its potential without firm correction. I would die to see that the Protectorate's legacy would not be tarnished. Just as I would die for its promise to be fulfilled, and its subjects to live in peace.
If you mean that, now's your chance. Lay down your pride for your people's survival.
Just moments ago, I would have said that without their shepherd, there is no hope for the flock. But I am no shepherd, am I? Perhaps I am one who must make way for the future, whatever it may be. Though how I may at this stage, I cannot say. The rift modulator is working at pace to... What? Oh, by the matriarch. It seems we have a problem. The rift has... well, it has nearly destabilized
Did I talk him
completely,
down?
and the modulator cannot close it in its current state from a safe distance. Destruction of Arcadia is imminent. Architect, help us.
Nonsense, there must be a way.
There is. Though, given your tenacity in preventing bloodshed, I don't believe you'll appreciate it. A chance yet remains. We must bring the modulator as close to the rift as possible. However, when the rift folds in on itself, this ship and its operator will not survive.
Are you sure there isn't just an off button? Maybe something you can unplug?
Tristan.
Oh, Emery, taking a page from Auntie's choice product testing, I see. We do try to avoid a consistent certainty of death, though. It's just bad business.
Where's the bishop
Let
in
me
all
be
this?
clear. I am not placing this burden upon your shoulders. This was my doing. And so it is my responsibility to set things right. I will give you time to vacate
Oh,
the ship.
he's sacrificing
When
himself?
you are clear, I will fly it into the rift myself. You are right. Arcadia will find its way without me.
It's the least you could do, saving us from this mess.
Think what you wish of me, but this is my responsibility. And that is something I will never shirk from.
I will accompany him and ensure all goes as planned.
Oh.
It's only right that I complete the very mission I came here for.
Then go.
Thank you, Commander. Perhaps in this, I might achieve vindication.
Oh,
It is
I can't
settled.
convince her to...
We will see this work done.
You're saving us all from the rifts. And and from yourself. That's a win in my book. Which one of these is the least mean?
Only someone such as yourself could distill a grave matter of life and death down to winning. Let's get on with it then.
I guess that was more of a negative tone than I thought. They all kind of seemed lousy. What, is everyone just crammed on my ship? Whoa. Ooh, we got rid of all the other ones. Here's to a job well done, Commander Zane. Huh.
So in the end, when the consul was faced with the undeniable errors in his logic, he chose to save Arcadia by closing the rift himself. He died hoping his sacrifice might make up for the disastrous decisions he had made. Augustine de Vries did not even have that hope left in her final moments. She knew nothing would make up for her actions. But at least she'd not have to live with her guilt any longer. Thanks to the commander's quick thinking in sparing it from the Vox station's fiery crash, Paradise Island's Fairfield remained a profitable company town for Auntie's choice. Acquisitions Officer Carr enjoyed the perks and power that came with promotion for her asset-winning techniques on Paradise Island. Her rival, D.B. Milverstreet, meanwhile, seethed as he pushed cold morsels of Borstloaf around the plate of his microwave dinner. Auntie's Choice assumed control over the day-to-day workings of Matriarch's Mercy, the better to monitor their new colleagues in the Order. The monastery, however, returned to normal operation, tracking the clockwork of the grand plan. The monastery's abbot became a scapegoat for recent tragic events, having not detected Wiley's dastardly schemes. His superiors demoted him, mainly to show their corporatist allies that academics could keep their people in line too. Seer Wiley fled the Order and sought refuge in a backwater Arcadian town to contemplate his failings. As word of the ex-seer's arrival spread, people lined up for predictions. Forsaking the math that failed him, he offered obvious yet effective advice instead. After defending Fort Endurance against a fierce Mantisaur attack, Executive Warchek was awarded a commendation for profit-securing stalwartness, as well as promotion to regional manager. He eventually passed peacefully in his sleep at the scientifically astounding age of 6. Val continued to serve the commander of the Incognito faithfully for many more years than should be possible, giving automechs like her everywhere a reputation as stable and reliable. As a result, more Valerie units were put into service, while fewer human agents were deployed into the field. As he rose through the Earth Directorate ranks, Niles pressed for a field directive to deploy the new Val units only when the situation posed significant risk. The policy reduced agent casualties by a significant margin. Oddly enough, in-office deaths increased by a not insignificant margin. Agent Niles Ibarra achieved the rank of commander, earning renown as a formidable agent, unafraid to challenge the status quo within the Earth Directorate. He recruited his friend Zebulon Tran to the Earth Directorate, a gesture of gratitude for not airing the Directorate's dirty laundry. Together, they vowed to reform the agency from within, so it might never again bargain with authoritarian governments. Ultimately, Niles rose to the position of Secretary General. His term saw the Earth Directorate at its most popular, or, in the eyes of corporations and tyrannical governments, most feared. Inez's convincing appeals to the press earned her clout in reforming Auntie's Choice's cruel grafting program. Yet it was a constant struggle, rife with red tape and pushback from program executives. This was Inez's new battle, one she would fight for the rest of her life. Utilizing what he learned alongside the commander, Tristan attempted to reform Protectorate society from within. But with no authority figure to lead its subjects, the Protectorate was a shell of its former self. After thoughtful cogitation and calculation, Marisol slowly began to reject violence as the sole method for eliminating random variables. Not coincidentally, her social calendar began filling up. Freed from her rift obsession thanks to the
she's a
intervention
scientist.
of her commander, Azza tapped her long-suppressed scientific aptitude and joined the Order as an archivist. Her homicidal intensity served her well during peer review. With the modulator schematics shared as joint intellectual property, Auntie's Choice and the Order's partnership remained steady, despite the need for constant compromise. For a time, the Arcadia colony thrived. Auntie Cleo went through the motions of accommodating the Order, yet privately aspired to keep free trade anything but free. She began a new initiative. Any corporation or government that refused her trade conditions was promptly dealt with, either via takeover or strategic use of rifts. Auntie made her first public appearance in years, inspiring a fashion trend in bubble helmets. In no time at all, she won more public support than Ruth, which she sought to use as leverage when the time was right. Unable to acquire the chemicals needed for the process, Ruth Bassard
Oh, because I convinced her not to.
Interface with the archive, and died immediately. Her successor banned any future interfacing attempts, and led the Order in a much more cautious
Is that why she
direction,
wasn't at the ending?
delaying their progress for at least a century. Adrift without firm leadership, Protectorate subjects struggled with post-war life. A small band of hardliners collaborated to preserve their society in the face of Arcadia's new leadership. When Sovereign Varric was discovered in mental refreshment, the Order and Auntie's Choice bickered over what to do with him. They ultimately decided to announce his death, while letting him live the rest of his addled days behind closed doors aboard the undisputed claim. Until one day, Amos stumbled upon the Sovereign's private quarters and freed him, rocking the colony with a brief scandal. Despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual for Free Market Station. Sub Rosa continued to supply the colony in the wake of the Commander's actions. With Azza's guidance, the Glorious Dawn's fanatical theology was channeled into helping humanity strive for perfection under the guise of being worthy to join with the Rifts. The Dawn's faithful grew dramatically, as did the average colonist's life expectancy. The Rift compromise between the Order and Auntie's Choice led to prioritized assistance for the colonies that agreed to favorable trading terms. The so-called Auntie's Loyalty Program tripled the corporation's net worth. Meanwhile, the Order was able to sermonize their version of scientism alongside Auntie's marketing and PR onslaught, at least to colonies in Auntie's Loyalty Program. Many outside died because their rifts weren't closed in time.
Ooh.
All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent and their unique way of navigating Arcadia, its disparate factions, social complexities, ubiquitous product placement, and arsenal of absurdly satisfying weaponry. But through it all, and to this day, Earth has remained inexplicably dark.
Ooh. Ooh, let me hear the theme. Give me the Outer Worlds theme. Yes, okay, it worked. I was afraid it was gonna bug for some reason. I don't know why. Where's the... Come on, give me the theme. Give me the swelling music. There it is. Auntie's World's Auntie's Way. Wait, what? What is, do these all have little subtext? Play anywhere, just not on Auntie's Choice company time. Oh, do I want to skip? So good. I'll watch these on my own later. Oh, just straight to the title screen?
Ah, you picked the difficulty that puts stop. What do you want now?
I want to see... Load a saved game. Where's the save before we go to the place? No. Yes, this one? This one. I didn't realize because I told her to not get the chemicals, it would kill her. So is it possible to go back? Oh, I'm here already. Is it possible to go back and talk to her and do the quest? I mean, I'm not going to do it now. Just, I'm curious for the sake of curiosity. Ooh, that ending was so good. Ooh, it gave me kind of like chills at the end. I very much enjoyed that. Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the whole playthrough. It's very fun. The whole game felt just like, you like Outer Worlds 1? Here's more of that. But just like how everything kind of came to a head at the very end, that last segment, that was so good. It feels like lately a lot of games I play, the endings are like drawn out and like like longer than it need to be, unnecessary fluff, stuff like that. That was perfect. Okay, where was she? She was in here, right?
Always a pleasure to speak with one who has done so much for the Order.
You went to a lot of trouble to recreate Eden's conditions here on Cloister. Why?
Call it proof of concept. Laplace's garden is more than its aesthetic. It offers a vision of a future free from the despotic rule of narrow-minded jingoists, where the fruit of the plan can finally ripen. It saddens me to see the garden so despoiled by our wartime presence. But with the loss of Spirton, necessity dictated we quarter here in the interim.
How does one become presiding bishop?
Oh, the Laureate Council simply draws a name out of a hat.
Can I put my name in?
You could, but I fear you will be a long time waiting for the next selection. I have no intention of shuffling off this mortal coil anytime soon. In reality, I was recommended for my position by the preceding bishop. Paired with my skills as a seer, I was the natural choice when it came time for the council to vote.
Why did last presiding bishop recommend you?
My predecessor, presiding Bishop Orlo, and I had a close working relationship. He knew I possessed the skills and temperament for the role. I counted him a friend. Orlo shared with me his doubts about the Order's partnership with the Protectorate, the compromises made. He had many such regrets at the end of his life.
That must have influenced your decision to break away from the Protectorate.
It was not the only determining factor, but yes, it factored in.
Oh, that it?
You achieve progress in accordance with the plan. The plan is always in motion, much like you, it would seem.
I meant to ask you before the role the Order played in what happened at Horizon Point.
As I told you in my message, a splinter group was responsible for recruiting your fellow agent and tasking her to perpetrate that heresy. The conviction of those radicals was such that they elected to perish from exposure to Cloister's wilderness to avoid fouling their predictions and my interference. Their interpretation of the data was at odds with mine. I forbade them taking action, to no avail, obviously. I disavowed their actions then, as I do now.
Oh. I guess you should have disavowed them harder.
A wise leader is always open to constructive criticism. May you achieve
Okay, so there's no way to actually do the...
Welcome back, Agent. May you...
Maybe if I talk to this one? She was like my quest giver for a while.
Let's pinpoint what you and I can accomplish for the Order.
You think I want to ask you?
I scarcely take time to engage in idle conversation.
Oh,
Perhaps.
the drugging.
Who told you about that?
I could give up my source to you.
Were there an experiment being conducted? The theoretical existence or non-existence of Order experiments are strictly within the Order's purview. It doesn't concern you.
It's going to be a lot harder with the Order.
It's not nefarious. It's a waste of time. Laplace's garden was built as a scholar's utopia. With this, one would think that an organization at active war would have more pressing responsibilities than a scholar's paradise. But surely, I'm only a pessimist.
What's with the contraption?
Specifically, a phlogistinated firearm, capable of tunneling through reinforced armor. Broadly, weaponry, research, anything capable of giving our exemplars an edge.
I know my way around guns. Pretty sure I could fix that.
Great. I was just thinking, I'd love for a stranger to come along and patronize me so I could blindly hand them experimental Order technology.
You knew the presiding bishop for a while, right? What do you think of her?
I have nothing but respect for Ruth. Without her guidance, if I had to dig for the
I'm
smallest
just looking for anything. That's the stock
I
business?
generally prefer to keep discussion.
Okay, so I guess I blew it. Because I told her not to get the chemicals. I guess there might have been a way to, like, tell her not to do it in general? I don't know. But I think... Well, I know that's enough for now. This has been a very fun game, and I'm excited to see the DLC. Do we know anything about the DLC? Anything at all? Not that I want it to come out anytime soon. There's plenty of stuff coming out in the immediate future. Let's see. Ordered. These have nothing to do. Okay, no. I guess there's nothing, no information. All right, well, now I've got to play through the game a few more times. I got to do a very hard run. I got to play through and be like super thorough and do all like the little side stuff and play the way I want, like perfect outcomes, that kind of stuff. So that's it for now. So thanks for joining me. Back all the next stuff up real soon, but until then, bye.